All right. This is the second recording now. Being in this booth. Forgot how hot it is in here. I mean, it doesn't. The lights don't help, of course, hanging above me, but yeah, man, it does not take long for you to start sweating in here. It's weird. I've got so many things to say, yet the moment I'm in here with the microphone in front of me, which isn't any different from being outside, because I take the mic out there and I talk to people all the time, but something about being in here and I hit record. It's just something about this scenario that causes the words to just disappear. And it is a mystery that I would like to solve. You know, I was saying before the last recording was cut off, if I just go in here and just do exactly the same thing I do outside the booth, which is just talk. I just say things. Random things, all the random ramblings, nonsensical rants, the random words, the one-liners that mean nothing, the conversations that I have with myself that go nowhere. If I just record them, just do that in here and record them, make something of them, then maybe I can make something of this. Maybe I can start to go somewhere. Maybe that'll be the first step of this of this unfortunate decade-long journey. A journey that hasn't even begun. You know, I've just been standing there for years now, with the door wide open, both feet still inside. Hopefully today marks that first step outside the door. Taking in that breath of fresh air, you know, this new world beyond. Maybe not. Maybe this will be the last time I'm in here for another year. I went out and bought a mic mounting clamp for this little booth in here. This booth, it's just a little makeshift thing with propped up with PVC pipes and moving blankets. I thought, I'll go out and buy a mic clamp for it, attach it to one of the pipes in the corners, and that way I don't have to keep dragging my entire little mini desk with my mic arm attached to it. I keep dragging it in here. It's very cumbersome. Now I actually can just attach and detach the microphone itself, bring it in here, plug it in, and be good to go. I'm hoping, or at least I was hoping, that doing this will kind of not force myself, but incentivize coming in here at least daily, just once a day, hitting record, and just saying something for no set amount of time, but just do it, as someone famous has said once. Man, it's man, it's hot in here. It's not hard, and yet it is. And I don't know if that's because it's new or I'm out of practice, because again, I've taken courses. I've done this exact thing. Well, not this exact thing, but I've been in a public environment, in a shared audio booth. Granted, it was a much more professional environment. It had soundproofing, and it's much more isolating. I think that might have made it a little easier. But I mean, it's kind of ironic, because how much more isolated can you get than actually being in a booth in your own home by yourself? And this, for some reason, is harder for me to do. Maybe I perform better under pressure. Maybe that's it. And now, being by myself, with no, I've got no, I don't know if obligation is the right word, but there's not anyone on the other side of the wall waiting for me to perform. So I guess in a sense I'm not forced to act, and that's allowing myself to let these thoughts, I guess, these insecurities, I don't even know if that's right. But I guess the lack of that, being in that environment, in that situation, in those classes, which were a lot of fun, by the way, and I guess not being there is allowing myself to be smothered by these thoughts, these doubts in my head, the worry, fear. These words, they may fit, but they don't sound right when I say them aloud. I think it's just excuses, perhaps. Maybe that's more accurate. You could say laziness. You could say the dreaded D word, depression, anxiety. Can you have anxiety to yourself, around yourself, about yourself? I don't even. What's the proper grammar there? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't think I'll ever know what I'm doing. How can you know what you're doing when you're wandering, when you're just wandering around aimlessly? There is no goal. There's no purpose. We're just walking. We're just trying something new. Doesn't have to be a goal. There doesn't need to be a reason. Reason's nice, Having a motivation is it's a good feeling, having some direction to get you to your destination. To even have a destination is nice on its own. And again, like I said, the past times that I've been in here trying to just get something recorded, I've tried AI, Chat GPT. I used ChatGPT to give me, for example, I don't know, random, quick, under 1 minute ad for a made-up car commercial. Things like that. Right? You give me a holiday ad read, nothing specific, very minimal description, and it would just spit out, these little fake ad reads for me to do. And I couldn't even do that. I had words in front of me to read, and I couldn't. Not that I couldn't, because I did. I did on occasion. But that wasn't enough to keep me going for some reason. That eventually stopped, and I quit. I say the word quit, and I've said the word quit multiple times in the past, but I don't think I've quit. No. If I quit, I wouldn't have this booth in my room still. If I quit, I wouldn't have this whole setup. I wouldn't be here now if I truly quit. I stopped. I lost motivation, maybe. Lack of creativity, whatever word you may want to use. Quit, I don't think is a correct one. Because I'm here. Today, right now. Monday. It's December 23rd, 2024. It's 1:13 p.m. I'm here today. Doing something. Doing the thing that I have been asking myself to just get in there and do for all these years. I'm finally doing it. I'm just doing something. I'm talking. I'm just in here getting words recorded for no reason, for nobody, no purpose. It's not going to be published, maybe. it's strictly for me, just to get over these, get over whatever this feeling, this inner doubt, whatever it is, just to get over myself. I don't know what there is to be embarrassed about. If it's embarrassment, again, it's just me, myself, and I in here. No one else around, no one else is gonna hear this. And yet, there's this sense of something gnawing at me in the back of my head, like this is not good enough. What is there to be good at? What do you mean it's not good enough? Good enough for what? This isn't anything. This isn't a project. This isn't. I'm not recording for a gig. I'm not getting paid for this. Why is it not good enough? This isn't an audition. This is just me talking to no one for nothing. Yet I feel it. I feel it in the back of my head gnawing at me. It's yelling, it's screaming, telling me to stop. Because this is dumb and it's going nowhere and you're wasting your time. And I know that acknowledgement of this is important. It's an important step to being able to silence it and move past it, to be able to begin doing this freely and enjoying it more, having more fun with it, because it's what I want to do. But I don't know. I don't know why. There's something deep down in the back of my mind trying to claw its way to the front to get me to stop.